this video, I'm going to show you CaseGuard settings. CaseGuard has a ton of different settings that you can use to adjust, modify, enhance your experience. I'm going to go through them and I'm going to tell you how you can use them to customize your experience however you'd like. To find the CaseGuard settings, we're going to go up to Tools and click Settings. CaseGuard's going to open to the General settings. These settings include user information, as well as giving you the ability to change where your files are exported to, what language you're in, and here you're going to want to select your graphics card for the best CaseGuard experience. Extensions offers a list of all the extensions compatible with CaseGuard. If you ever need to add an extension that isn't here, it's really easy. All you have to do is select the relevant extension to you, semicolon, and then type your extension in. Export settings allows you to edit the suffix that comes after your exported files. You can change it to whatever you want. You can also select or deselect these options to change how your files are exported. We recommend keeping the default settings enabled for a smoother experience, but you can select and deselect as you need. In video, again, these are the recommended settings selected, but you can enable or disable them based on your use case. In audio, you can see we have some recommended settings here. You want to make sure that you have those selected. They're going to enhance your CaseGuard experience. There's an option for Vox audio. If you're often using Vox audio, you can change these settings to enhance the way that your audio sounds. In transcription, you can change your general transcription settings. You're going to want to make sure that you have this transcription region selected as the one that's nearest to you for the best experience with transcription. You can also modify how your redactions show up in your transcriptions. If you don't like the way that they show up as default, you can change them to something else. You can also adjust the margins of your redactions in your transcriptions. Image is just one option. We recommend that you keep it enabled for an enhanced experience. Document offers a few settings that you can enable or disable based on your need. It offers this ability to export marked copies with a red color if you need documents to be exported with a review copy so that somebody can look at them and check your redactions. This is perfect. You can also enable or disable some of these redaction options based on whatever you need, along with change how your redactions look on text documents. If you don't like the default, you can change them to something else, no problem. OCR, you're going to want to make sure, if possible, that you have this use a faster and smaller OCR model enabled. This is going to enhance your experience. It's going to make the software work faster for you. You can check this box here if you want to automatically OCR any new PDF files. This will make it a little bit faster when you upload your PDFs. It means that you won't have to go in and select to OCR them manually every time. You can change some of these OCR default options. Make sure you have your language selected. If you want to OCR all scan pages on upload, you can have this selected. Here in Excel and Word, if you're often uploading Excel and Word documents, you can use these settings to make sure that they are imported properly and that they look alright when you're using CaseGuard Studio. Here in Media Defaults, you can adjust video settings, audio settings, and document settings for whenever you upload one of those file types. You can adjust what the defaults are when you're redacting so that you don't have to pick and choose them every time. If you have a certain set of parameters that you need or that you like more, you can just go in here, select them. That way you don't have to keep doing it every time. It'll default to those settings every time. One thing here is you can select this box next to Group Objects. This means that whenever you go through the process of AI detection, even objects with small counts will be grouped in the object detection panel. TeamSpace allows you to change where your download folder is located whenever you're working with TeamSpace files. It allows you to select how long it'll take before CaseGuard automatically archives TeamSpace jobs. A couple other options here that you can play around with if you need to. Here in the watcher settings, you can adjust a couple different things. You can change how often a watcher checks for new files in the input folders. You can adjust the maximum number of files in your watcher schedule, how often the watcher downloads files from the cloud, how many files per those download sessions, etc. Shortcuts is really helpful. It allows you to change or add any shortcuts that you might need. If there are certain shortcuts that you prefer, but they're not default in CaseGuard, you can always come in here, either add a new shortcut or select one that we already have, perform your shortcut, and then that'll be your new shortcut for that function. Theme allows you to change the way CaseGuard looks. If you need a high contrast or maybe a light mode so that you can identify certain things in CaseGuard easier, or if you just get tired of looking at whatever theme you're currently using, you can come in here, change things up, super easy. Lastly, in agency details, you can look at all your agency's information. You can change the information such as address, your phone number, your website. You can add an image for your agency, etc. These are all of CaseGuard's settings. Again, we recommend you keep any of the recommended default settings, but go ahead and modify and change them based to your necessities.